Just yesterday, I started playing Liza P again, in preparation for the DLC that was hinted at. After I finished playing and making the first episode, I had a thought about my initial experience with the game. More specifically, with the Platinum Trophy. Hold that thought for a second though. I have a question for all of you trophy hunters that are watching this video. What got you into trophy hunting in the first place? Was it the dopamine rush you got from hearing the Platinum Trophy pop along with the symbol? Is it a sense of completion from knowing you've done everything a game has to offer? Or maybe all it is comes down to the fact that you are part of the small percentage of players that did something that not a lot of people can say they've done. I believe the Platinum Trophy hunting for games is, or can be, a fun activity. There are games whose Platinum Trophies come at a relatively reasonable pace, and it's just a lot of fun to do. For example, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 has a Platinum Trophy list that only requires you to just play the game and do the minimal amount of work that the game requires from you. It isn't a huge collectible grind or anything else. But that's the thing, isn't it? To all the trophy hunters out there, I have a follow-up question for you. At what point does a Platinum Trophy come at the expense of not enjoying a video game? Is it when the game has multiplayer trophies, but the servers for that game are completely dead? Is it when the collectible grind looks something like AC Valhalla's map? Is it as small as the game forcing you to play on harder difficulty that's poorly balanced? Or is it a game that has 16 missable trophies, constantly asking you to double check the trophy guide and spoiling parts of the game for you? I just want to make it clear, I'm not hating on trophy hunters, and if you don't mind the grind, then more power to you. I honestly wish I was as dedicated as you are to it because I can see the appeal, but all it took for me to quit were 2 bad experiences. Circling back to what I said about Liza P earlier, if you're familiar with the Platinum Trophy for this game, you'd be aware of the fact that it's actually not too bad besides some missable trophies here and there. When I went for this trophy, I was a novice at trophy hunting, but the thing is, I didn't use a guide, so I made a lot of mistakes. They had a lot of unfinished quests and such. It caused me to have to play through this game 4 different times, when in reality, all it would have taken, or all it should have taken, is 2. The final nail in the coffin when it came to trophy hunting for me was when I went for the Resident Evil 4 Remake Platinum. For the record, I think this game is great, both story and gameplay wise. What I wasn't prepared for, however, was having to play through this game 6 different times and having a time trial trophy that genuinely had me stressed for days until I finished it. It took a game that I had initially enjoyed and turned it into something I never wanted to play again. And sometimes that's the cost of going for the Platinum Trophy. At the end of the day, I'm glad I stopped trophy hunting. It allowed me to just play games and to enjoy them and skip the parts I thought were bad. I used to look at games and only buy them and play them if I thought that the Platinum Trophy was easy to get, or at the very least not too grindy. I mean, I never would have played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth if I was still going for the Platinum Trophy. Yeah, I don't care, I'm not doing all those mini games, and I don't want to spend another second talking to chat, but listen, if you like trophy hunting, don't stop. I think it looks really fun, and that some of the best content on YouTube for gaming right now is seeing people go for Platinum Trophies. And I think it's cool that you can overcome some of those difficult challenges in the game that I unfortunately couldn't. Before I wanted to go though, I needed a second perspective on the matter. I needed to consult a specialist in Platinum Trophy hunting. So I found one. His gamer tag is Joe Trophy Smitterjenkin. Don't ask me how I came up with the name, I don't know. He has accumulated various Platinum Trophies throughout his career, and he was kind enough to let me interview him about his journey with Platinum Trophies. Sadly, the interview didn't last very long.
So my face is gonna be blurred, right?
Yes, of course. So, I wanted to ask you about the most challenging Platinum Trophy you earned, the Batman Arkham Knight Trophy.
Batman? Arkham?
Upon hearing me say this, he went into a sort of coma and never said a word. He was rushed to the ambulance. I hear from the nurses he has remained there like this for 2 days. Please, save your sanity and avoid this trophy at all costs. I don't know what this video was. I'm not gonna lie to you. Subscribe though.